First rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about the Fight Club. Second rule of Fight Club, you do not talk about Fight Club. Hey guys, so Stone Ocean episode 15, let's review it. And then you can get on with your lives, I can get on with my life, so on and so forth. So we start this episode with a flashback of Pucci using Whitesnake to talk to Sports Max and tell him, "Yo, Sports Max, check out my bone. This is Dio's bone, and I want you to revive it." And Sports Max obliges, because Sports Max is under Pucci's boot because he gave him his stand ability. He likes Flag Acid Pancakes so much. I had to mention him. They guess last time in this episode, but yeah, he likes Flaccid Pancakes so much that he's like, "Alright, well, I revived your bone," and the bone is like,
"Ah, bueno, adiós, Master."
Bam. So, the flashback was brought to you by Emporio reading Sports Max's memory disk. And yeah, on with the meat of this episode. So in the last episode, Jolene was put in a tight spot, was put into trouble and sent into the Max security wing, which is a wing that is isolated from the prison, so the gang has a hard time into getting into this wing. And the Foo Fighters is like, "Okay guys, so I'm gonna break Jolene out of this high security Max wing, but what am I saying? But I'll need somebody's help. Oh, I know. I'll ask Kanasui." When the Borio is like, No, you cannot ask Kanasui. He's got mental instability and he disassembles stuff. And when he gets angry, he disassembles people. And he can disassemble you, even though you are made out of plankton and can assemble yourself, I guess you did with the fight with the flaccid pancake. And so, blah 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 blah. But Tanasui is like, okay, I will help you break Jolene out of this security wing. Because I'm a simp for her, and I think that she's hot. I want her to marry me. Also, I'm a simp. We got that? You can do us a favor and give us your blessing. So yeah, let's go. So we got a look at an Swiss stand, and you can say that the problem with Anasui is he's got a diver Down syndrome. Badum. Yeah, I know, it's not the best of my jokes. Yeah, so that is what happens. I will slow down a little bit. I don't know why. I mean, I've got to make everything fast on YouTube, so I'm...
So you guys can put this video at double speed, so you will not understand what I'm saying.
Well, anyway, and in the flashback, Pucci's like, "Yo, Dio, so what is the weakest stand that you've seen?" And Dio is like, "Oh, Dio, well, the Socrates. It's made as Socrates in part 6, though I guess in part 1 he was made to be Cain, the resentful child, although I don't know what he was resentful for, but he basically wanted a cool life. In part 3, he was sexy vampire who was a mass murderer. But now in part 6, it's made to be Socrates. So he's like, well, I do not believe in such a thing as a weak or strong stand. Like, motherfucker! In part 3, you said Hermit Purple is the weakest stand! Mother... Although this happened before he said that. This all happened before he said that he could have had a change of opinion once he's seen what the Hermit Purple can do, and he's like, I do not believe in weak or strong stands, but Hermit Purple is truly a weak stand, which I guess it's a burn that goes on that has multiple layers upon the layers. But yeah, so he's like, I guess I've heard of a stand called Survivor, and this stand is not useful because it cannot tell friends for foes, but it's basically like the brain signal thingy in the King X-Men that made everyone violent, that made everyone who heard the siren like into a violent maniac. Yeah, so with that, but basically it travels through the floor. It's like a conductor for anger. It travels down the person. It's sent on as electric signals because the brain has electric signals, but the signal travels down to your brain onto the floor, and it spreads. So the ground has to be wet, so it can be, it can be conductive, and motherfucker! I guess that the next time that got this wet outside and the ground is wet, I'll just wear rubber boots. So you know what? This will not affect me. How about that, you motherfucker? You know what? I'll slow down, but yeah, I'm angry because that plan is so foolish, so that's why it was called the weakest stand by Dio in that part until Hermit Purple is called the weakest stand. But yeah, so that ability is used in the maximum security wing, and so yeah, when in the person, when they say it's shower time and they just shower Jogalyn with a hose, they hose it down. They do not take her clothes off first. No. They just hose her down like like an animal, I guess. And yeah, because of that, they waste so much water and they make the floor wet, so it will affect the people easier. So survival will affect everyone. And the guards at the max security wing are none other than Giorno and Tokiyasu. Like, what are they doing here? But yeah, so when they are when they are hosing down the Jogalyn, they stand affected them and they get angry. So it was so I guess it's Giorno against Tokiyasu, and Tokiyasu won. The first fight, it turned into Baki for like 15 seconds. But yeah, so Tokiyasu won the fight against Giorno. So you fan theorists can put your pencils down, you can put your thinking caps down because Okuyasu would win in a fist fight. But yeah, but Okuyasu has not had enough. He had to let every single prisoner get in that wing, 4 of which are stand users. And he said, okay, Fight Club time, bitches. I'm gonna fight you all. Yeah, it's gonna be Battle Royale. Yeah. And so, we end this episode right over here. So, what do I think about this episode? Well, it didn't have a lot of action. So it was an exposition episode. That the exposition side? No, it was not got so boring. No, I had fun with it, but that's only me. I can have fun even in the most boring of scenarios. But yeah, so some of you might have thought this episode to be boring because it was an exposition dump. Basically, we got the backstory for Anasui. Then we got a flashback in the beginning about Dio's bone and how it's like, okay, adios, master. Oh yeah, I forgot to add that Dio's bone is in the wing also. Does it matter? I don't know. We got the exposition for Garden Survivor, and yeah, it was a lot of fixed position, so not got a lot has happened in this episode. But but the ending, it did get me excited, so I do hope we see some action in episode 16. And it better be epic. I mean a fight in a prison. I've seen this in I've seen this in an anime before in the last year. I forgot the name, but yeah, I'm expecting Bagaki Lagavel's faction in the next episode, so I'm gonna be disappointed. Ah man. Ah well, you can't win them all. But yeah, what did you guys think about this episode? And did I talk too fast? I'm sure you did. And which stand do you think is the weaker one? Survivor or Hermit Purple? Leave that all in the comments below. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video.